Hello my fellow anti-Bono fighters, it's Konisbored here and welcome back for more Luxor Amun Rising Expert Mode with Konisbored. So we're about halfway done with the game. Ritual Purification, Stage 7. Now Stage 7 is when I would say the game finally stops being a complete joke. Actually, to be more exact, that will be Stage 8, but Stage 7 comes pretty close in the okay, you had enough fun practicing this game. Time to start wrecking everything mode. So as you can see, expert mode, in my opinion, is the most casual from stage stage 1 to 6. Because come later on, it gets a bit mean. And as we see, stage 7 introduced white spears. White spears. Luxor is different from the typical usual Zoma style marble popper in the sense that, how would I say it? It also introduces black spears at stage 10, which Zoma doesn't do. Zoma just makes stage 10 move super ridiculously fast to stage 10 levels. Oh well. But anyway, here's Kkuu. We already know this stage. It is still a complete joke. One of the easiest levels in all of Amun Rising, so it shouldn't be too much trouble even on this speed, which isn't even the fastest speed, mind you. It's not even the fastest speed. But yeah, we are actually getting into the oh no, things may get hairy territory. Somewhat, I guess. Again, useless color bomb. This game really loves to throw me color bombs of colors that are not actually on screen. It's irritating to say the least. Very irritating. Oh well, whatever. And that's 3 hits and 2 free gems. Normally I don't go for gems come the later levels because honestly, coins are more important because coins are useless. Coins are useless. Fun tip of advice, points are useless. Did you know points are useless? Why do we even go for points in this sort of games? All it really does is a high score at the end. While coins give you lives, and lives guarantee that you survive in this game. Somewhat, I guess. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, this is so far a pretty good Kkuu. I only let it get close to the danger zone the first time. Although I may let it get close now because I probably want to retain that fireball for later. Up! I hate it when that happens. As I showed before in Valley of the Kings, when you have 2 power-ups, you have to maintain both power-ups by switching with the right mouse key, but you have to do it in time, and I didn't notice that wild ball in time. It's instinct, okay? Whether or not lightning ball works, that glitch with the lightning ball works, is actually very, very dependent on where the spawn point of the level is. If the spawn point of the level is just outside of the game window, then yes, the lightning ball can quick kill. But it doesn't work on all levels. As you saw, it doesn't work on Marches or the Delta, which is one of the levels I despise, but nevertheless, it works on enough levels for me to be pretty happy with it. Walking like an Egyptian. This is probably the first wake-up call level. As I said, the shape of this level is pretty nasty, and it's a pretty short level too, so huge wake-up call in effect. Again, this is expert mode. Expert mode pulls no stops. This is one of the, it's not the hardest expert mode in the Luxor series. That honor goes to Luxor 2. Thank you very much. I still haven't beat Luxor 2's expert mode or even normal mode to this day, to be honest. Last time I tried normal mode, I lost so bad. I lost so many lives on stage 12 that I just gave up, even trying stage 13. Oh well. So how are you guys enjoying this playthrough? I know there's a lot more people have been playing Amun Rising recently, which is really, really good. It's again, in my opinion, the best Luxor game ever made. It's also probably the most modern Luxor game, so I am glad about that. You can bet here. No purple, of course not. That's what I get for being risky. Again, okay, walking like an Egyptian, its beginning segment is one that lends itself to quick kills. That means if you're quick, you can clear a lot of chains, sort of like Konisbored Twilight, Den of the Hyenas, blah blah. Because the catch is you have to be quick. That's why I named those levels, because those are levels where you can, in theory, clear off a large line and segment of chains, but only if you're quick and you have good luck and stuff like that. Or you get wild boss and you can just shoot it at the segment without having a care in the world. Because the thing with walking like an Egyptian, it immediately curves upwards, which is a pretty nasty way to start a level. Okay, this is getting a bit nasty now. Okay, this is probably gonna be the first tense expert mode sequence you see in the game. Expert mode isn't all fun and games, and you are eventually going to see things like this happening. And I wanted to nail the chain. I did not nail the chain. How sad. How saddening. Huh. Well, that incoming line of spear was pretty doomed. Pretty doomed if I don't say so myself. And it's dead. Bye! Something I may have forgotten to mention about the Scorpion, but when the Scorpion hits a line of spears, it always comes out with a coin. Which again is pretty good. As I mentioned, coins are brilliant. So that's one reason people kind of like the Scorpion power-up. I must admit, the Scorpion power-up is an excellent addition to Luxor Amun Rising. I mean, it's just one additional power-up compared to the many power-ups that later games will introduce. Hint hint, the net power-up, color match, color cloud, color sword. Yeah, later games actually introduce a lot more power-ups, I must say. A lot more. So yeah, compared to them, the Scorpion might not see much, but the Scorpion's pretty in-rooted and pretty nostalgic to me. It's a cool power-up, to say the least. Even if it's glitchy as heck, it's still a cool power-up. And you're done. That was walking like an Egyptian. That level is actually kind of hard. The part of the level is pretty curvy and shorty, that's why. Alright, 7S3, Grand Gallery. Another tricky one on expert mode. It's a bit nasty, I must say. But so far, so good. Nothing too bad yet. That color bomb was worthless. We're hearing the danger theme a lot more than usual. I'm not sure whether the fail accomplished or not. On one hand, this is letting me know that the game is actually finally getting tough. On the other hand, the game is actually finally getting tough, so I'm like, oh, sure. Yeah, that's another quick kill trick you can pull with Grand Gallery. I roughly can guess where the spawn point of the level is. So if you can actually aim it at a spawn point, you will kill a crap ton of spears. A crap ton of spears. The way new segments come out in Luxor is pretty weird, to say the least. When the Scrub Pusher reaches a certain point in the map, that's when a new segment will come out. That point is predetermined, although sometimes it seems like it comes out at variable intervals because, again, it's the pusher, which is the back portion. So, it depends on how long the chain the pusher is pushing is actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's really technical stuff. You need to look in Luxor Amun Rising files. There's a variable called, I think, Vice spawn something, mid-spawn or something, I don't know. I don't remember this sort of stuff off the top of my head. Do you expect me to remember this stuff off the top of my head? The answer to that is no, by the way. I will not remember this stuff off the top of my head. I refuse to remember this stuff off the top of my head. And yeah. I was a bit slow there, but I wanted to play it safe and actually make sure that I hit the correct thing. Again, you can miss the spawn point with this sort of stuff. Alright, I actually have to concentrate now. I'm actually getting close to a line merge, which is very, very, very bad. I'm not gonna give the excuse that I haven't played Amun Rising in a long time. It's just that this expert mode is actually pretty tough, I must say. In my opinion, it's actually probably tougher than the original Luxor difficulty. And the original Luxor's difficulty was pretty dang high. Oh well. Yeah, the original Luxor does not have a difficulty mode, so its difficulty was pretty much whatever they said it was. And they set the difficulty pretty dang high. Anyway, yeah, 100% Grand Gallery. Did we just get another life in like 2 levels? That was actually pretty neat. Pretty neat. But other than that, yeah, that's Grand Gallery. Tricky level, especially on 10-3. 10-3. Its speed is actually pretty tough there. And next up, we have Nama Palette. I already mentioned I like this level. Its artistic style is nice, although its path got copied countless of times in future Luxor games. But still, it's a neat level. It's easy, but neat. I do like the tunnel, so it's pretty... It's a neat thing. Probably need to get used to the speed of Luxor again. It's fast, it's definitely fast. This level will also be a lot harder if its ending segment wasn't like Scroll of Thoth, which means super ridiculously long. But alas, such is life. Try to nail chains and combos with what I was setting up just now. Alright, there we go, that was a nice one. I don't know what that was, but whatever. Give me a green, there we go. Now I just need to wait a little while. There, nice. That is the quick kill trick I wanted to demonstrate of Nama Palette. It's one of the most well-known ones. In fact, it's probably the one I first discovered when I was a kid. And this trick is so stupidly useful that, honestly, you should abuse it. And that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Finally. This is Nama Palette the way it's supposed to be played, aka utterly and completely wrecked. Yeah, as I mentioned before, this level really is easy. It's definitely a breather compared to Is This Not the level which comes directly after it. Which I see why. The level that comes directly after it is probably one of the hardest levels in the game, in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure that opinion is shared with a lot of people. It's definitely harder than the Pillar of Osiris. Even though the Pillar of Osiris in the first game was already stupid hard. Kind of. The Pillar of Osiris, in my opinion, was the demonstration of, hey, you played through the regular first 15 maps, you thought they were easy. Here is an extra map for you. Have fun. Sort of. At least that's what I think the game designers would say. Whether or not they actually say that, how am I supposed to know? Wait. And... nice! We actually managed to kill the line hitting the pyramid before I got the scorpion power up, so it didn't disintegrate. Thank freaking goodness. And it hit, yep, there were like 9 spears in that chain, so I Again, Scorpion clears 10 spears, so that was just 1, 2 shots. Scrabby. Scrabby. Scrap. 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 Yeah, that should be the name. And that should be 100%. No problem at all. I threw that trick off like, I don't know how many times. All I know is I missed that gem. All I know is I pulled it off a ton of times. Anyway, yes, that was Nama Pillet. Pretty, again, as I said, pretty easy level with the quick kill trick. Yep. Yippity yep. This is not an easy level no matter what you do. Is this not? Ooh. Alright, are you ready? I mentioned this level gets tougher. It does. Oh. What, were you doubting what I said? I mentioned it gets tougher. It obviously gets tougher. Okay, this is not the first. Okay, it is a 2-2 level with a ton of verticals. Remember that, because those verticals get stupid brutal, as you shall see here. The trick with Is Not is actually my bad. Trying to make sure you can clear as many of it in the vertical segment as possible before it hits down to the bottom, because by the time it hits down to the bottom, you're too late anyway, so yeah. And scoring combos and chains. And that always works. Again, combos and chains equals power-ups, and power-ups are very useful in a level like this. Okay, so see, that's what I mean. Trying to ensure that you can kill them as efficiently as possible. Lightning Ball is stupidly useful for this level. You have no idea. And there's another one done. Now I have a ton of power-ups with no idea what to do. Go figure. There we go. That's nice. Quick kill trick also works on this level, but you will almost never have a chance to pull it off because you have to concentrate on a lot more stuff than the quick kill. Well, I assure you on that one. This level is one where there's another level later on, World 8-7 Shudders, which also requires you to pull the same thing off. You need to try to match as many of the spears as possible before they hit down, which in this case is ensuring that you can maintain your chain, because once it hits down, oh my goodness. But we'll get to World 8-7 when we get to World 8-7, because I have a lot of stuff to talk about that level, I can assure you on that one. Still, isn't too bad right now. It's not its final encounter. 10-5, 13-1. Those levels, you may probably see me foul. Thanks for stopping right there and giving me a chance to quick kill. Okay, that was most remarkable. Excellent indeed. Well, another tip with 2 levels, if you can, try to clear one segment at a time, so you don't have to focus on 2 segments coming out at the same time. Like you see here, one segment's obviously shorter than the other, so I really don't have to worry on the one on the left. Or the right either, actually, honestly, because the one on the right's definitely not making it to the end. No sirree, it isn't. And that's it. That was Is It Not. That was actually really good. That's a demonstration of how you can destroy Is It Not if you are careful, which is chaining carefully. Yep. And this is expert mode, they said. I haven't died once yet. I better stop jinxing myself. Okay, this is the extra level of stage 7. Stage 7. Stage 7-6, Horus Hawk Ascending. This is, in my opinion, the easiest level in the entire freaking game. This level is somewhat like Kkuu of the Goddess from the first game. It is definitely the easiest extra level. Regular level, maybe not, but it's still one of the easiest freaking levels in the game. How did this become an extra level? I have no idea. I mean, Luxor 2 had Ruins of Elset, which, admittedly is a pretty tough level because it's a condensed version of Kkuu of the Goddess, but this is just a humiliation through and through. First off, they have a very easy segment for you to quick kill, aka this portion, because it's a pretty long horizontal. Second of all, this path is stupidly long, and most of the time you're going to kill the scraps around here if you have good color luck. Like this, look at this stupidity. And that is Horus Hawk Ascending. Really, I have nothing much to say about it. I like the design of this level, as in the background it looks stupid awesome, but the path itself, it's dumb. The path of this level is dumb. They really shouldn't have reused Kkuu of the Goddess for an extra stage. That's my opinion, and I stand by it. They shouldn't have done it. So yeah, this is easiest extra stage in the game. And I can say that pretty firmly because extra stages in this game tend to be pretty hard. I don't know why I'm botching up this badly though, but I guess I really haven't played this game in a while. Or maybe I subconsciously want to give this level a chance. A chance, yeah, right. A chance. Dream on, Horus Hawk Ascending. I will die. I will fall on this level like never. Ever, ever. See, look at that. That is the ridiculousness of Horus Hawk Ascending. You can chain in this level like freaking crazy. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. You wish it was funny. If it was funny, you at least get a joke out of it. But nope, not in this case. And that reverse kind of screwed my shooting. Of course, sometimes you have bad luck colors like that, but most of the time you should be wrecking Horus Hawk Ascending. I just didn't want to lose my chain there. Back. And back again. Look at this ridiculousness. And next segment dead. Yeah. I really have nothing much to say about Horus Hawk Ascending. It is literally this. That is all I can say about Horus Hawk Ascending. Huh. Score chains, score combos. It's ridiculously easy. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can say about this level. It's not per se boring. It's just easy. It's a really easy level, and I don't see why it's an extra level. Because Kkuu of the Goddess, if you really wanted to make it an extra level like Ruins of Elset, then design it like Ruins of Elset and compress the path so it's actually harder to hit. Which is exactly what that level did, by the way, but details. That was Horus Hawk Ascending. Ooh. And we're now done with stage 7. Getting tougher yet? You bet the game's getting tougher. And the game only gets tougher in stage 8, which is what I prefer to call the difficulty spike stage in almost every Marvel Popper game ever. But touche, we're done with Luxor Amun Rising for now. If you enjoyed this episode of Luxor Amun Rising Expert Mode with Konisbored, do feel free to hit that like button, comment down your thoughts, and share this video, and I'll see you guys next time for stage 8. I know some of you people are really looking forward to stage 8. I hope I don't disappoint you. Cough, cough, cough. Stage 8, that's 7. Cough, cough, cough.